Cowboys Nation, something big is happening right now in Dallas, and I am telling you, this could completely reshape the identity of this defense in 2026. A defensive shakeup is coming. Listen, this is not just another offseason update. This is a clear message from the coaching staff. The defense that ranked near the bottom of the league is not acceptable anymore. We are talking about a unit that struggled badly, giving up explosive plays, failing to stop the run, lacking consistency week after week. And now the Cowboys are making aggressive moves to fix it. First, inside the building, there is a young linebacker, a former field general, a guy who once wore the green dot, and now they are flipping his entire career upside down. Head coach Brian Schottenheimer and defensive coordinator Christian Parker are moving him to the edge. Yeah, from the heart of the defense to the front lines. And Cowboys Nation, let me tell you why this is fascinating. This player has elite length and physicality and a natural instinct to attack the football. The kind of traits that can turn into a nightmare for quarterbacks if developed the right way. But here is the reality. He is currently around 239 pounds. That means he is about to go to war with 300-plus pound offensive tackles every single snap. So the question is this a genius move to unlock hidden potential, or are we forcing a square peg into a round hole again? Because we have seen this before. Position experiments that look great on paper but fall apart on Sundays. Now, here is where things get even more interesting. While Dallas is reinventing talent internally, they are also looking outside the building. There is a fast, aggressive, sideline-to-sideline linebacker, a guy who comes from a division rival, a defense that has been dominating the NFC. And guess what? He already has a connection with Christian Parker. That familiarity matters. That trust matters. And when you look at his production, we are talking about a defender with 7 sacks over the last few seasons, explosive athleticism, and the ability to impact both the run and pass game. But there is a catch: injuries. He has not played a full season in years, missed 21 games in the last 3 seasons. So now you have to ask yourself, Cowboys Nation, do you take the risk on a high upside playmaker at a possible bargain price? Or do you avoid another injury gamble on a defense that already has question marks? Because when you connect both of these moves, it tells a bigger story. This team is not just tweaking things. They are rebuilding the defensive identity from scratch. New roles, new philosophy, new aggression. And honestly, I love the direction, but I also see the risks. So if you are rocking with the Cowboys, no matter what, hit that like button right now and subscribe to the channel. But only if you are a real Cowboys fan, because we are pushing for 15,000 subscribers, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Now stay with me, because when we break down who this mystery linebacker is and what this position change really means for the future of this defense, you are going to realize this offseason might define the next era of Cowboys football. Cowboys Nation, this one caught me off guard because we are not talking about a trade. We are not talking about free agency. We are talking about a move inside the building that could completely change the identity of this defense in 2026. A former starting linebacker, a guy who once wore the green dot, being moved to a completely different position. Yeah, you heard that right. Today, we are breaking down why the Cowboys are moving Leopo to edge rusher, and why this might be one of the most important moves of the offseason. So here is what we just learned. Leopo is being moved to outside linebacker/edge. This comes directly from head coach Brian Schottenheimer. And it is not random. This is a calculated move by the new defensive staff. Let us be honest here. Leopo's second season, it was not good, but context matters. Under former DC Matt Eberflus, he barely got consistent opportunities. Reps went to other linebackers. The scheme did not fit him. His role was unclear. And when a young player does not have clarity, production drops. Now, everything changes with Christian Parker. This is where things get exciting, because Parker is not trying to force players into roles. He is building roles around player strengths. And when you look at Leopo, you see long arms and physicality at the point of attack and elite ability at forcing fumbles. That screams edge potential. Let us break this down. At linebacker, Leopo had to read and react, drop into coverage, play sideline to sideline. But at edge, it is about attacking and disrupting and getting after the quarterback. And that might be exactly what he needs. Now, let us not pretend this is easy. Right now, he is around 239 pounds. To play edge in the NFL, he will likely need around 250 pounds plus. Why? Because he will be going up against massive offensive tackles and physical run blockers. So yeah, it is time to hit the weight room hard. Even the coaching staff joked about it. More food, more strength, more power. Hawaiian punch at edge. Let us talk about one of the most underrated parts of his game. Forcing fumbles. They call him Hawaiian punch for a reason. He attacks the football like crazy. Now imagine that coming off the edge, hitting quarterbacks, stripping the ball. That is game-changing potential. Now picture this rotation. Maris Leopo at edge. Donovan Ezukanma developing on the other side, young, explosive, hungry, and with more talent likely coming via free agency and the 2026 NFL draft, this pass rush could quietly become a strength. Here is something people are not talking about enough. Edge players get paid way more than off-ball linebackers. So for Leopo, this is not just about performance. It is about his future earnings. If he succeeds here, we are talking about a completely different financial trajectory. Cowboys Nation, I love this move, and I will tell you why. This is what smart teams do. They do not give up on talent. They reposition it. Leopo has tools. He just needed the right role. Now he has got a real chance to break out. But make no mistake, this is a gamble, and it is going to take time. Now let us talk about something that should get every Cowboys fan talking. The Dallas Cowboys are expected to pursue Nakobe Dean in free agency. And yes, that is coming from the Philadelphia Eagles. You already know this rivalry. So anytime Dallas goes after Philly talent, it means something. Let us connect the dots. The Cowboys need linebacker depth. DeMarvion Overshown is coming off injury. The new DC knows Philadelphia's system inside out. This is not random. This is strategic. Here is what stands out with Dean. 7.5 sacks in 4 seasons, strong sideline-to-sideline speed, high football IQ, but major red flag, injuries, missed 21 games in the last 3 seasons, did not complete a full season since college. That is huge. Because of those injuries, Dean might not command a massive contract. So instead of overpaying, Dallas could land him on a prove-it deal. And if he stays healthy, you just got a starting caliber linebacker at a discount. Imagine this. Overshown flying around, Dean controlling the middle, Leopo coming off the edge. Now that starts to look like a modern NFL defense. Fast, aggressive, playmaking. Let me say this clearly, Cowboys Nation, these moves show a shift in philosophy. This is not just about plugging holes anymore. This is about speed and versatility and playmakers. But here is the truth. Both of these moves are high risk. Leopo is unproven at edge. Dean has durability concerns. So it comes down to development and health. This defense is evolving right in front of us. Christian Parker is building something different. Brian Schottenheimer is fully supporting the vision, and the Cowboys are not afraid to take calculated risks to get better. Will Leopo become a legitimate edge rusher? Can he add the weight and develop the pass rush moves needed to succeed? Will Nakobe Dean stay healthy enough to make an impact? These are the questions that will define this defense in 2026. But I will say this, I would rather see the Cowboys try something bold than just run it back with the same approach that got them a bottom-tier defense last season. At least they are being proactive. At least they are thinking outside the box. Now I want to hear from you. Do you like Leopo moving to edge? Can he become a legit pass rusher? Or should the Cowboys have kept him at linebacker? Would you sign Nakobe Dean despite the injury concerns? Do you think this defense is actually improving? Drop your takes in the comments right now because Cowboys Nation, this defense is evolving right in front of us, and these moves could be the start of something big. If you made it this far, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Help us hit 15,000 subscribers because we are just getting started, and this offseason is about to get crazy. Cowboys Nation, let us ride.